I'm going into my storage bin, and look what I found. I guess 2 things I'm not supposed to touch: chocolates and exercise outfits. As if I ever exercise, right? And I guess these are my hideaways. Oh my God. Don't you touch my toes. Those are my toes. Yeah, there's your peanut. Where's the little peanut? It's selfish little squirrel. Look at my lawn. It's disgusting. We have to fix it today. All the grass and all the weed. Every year at this time I get anxiety thinking about how to fix this lawn. But it always looks good at the end. Going in. Too much wildlife for me. Chipmunks, squirrels. What's next? Beavers. There, it's Susan again, and welcome back. I have been really productive today. I cleaned up, I washed the dishes, I washed the floor. I did laundry yesterday. I did all my summer clothes, put all my winter things away. I think I had 4 bins of winter clothes. Mind you, they're puffy sweaters, right? Anyway, so I got all my summer clothes out. Oh my God, all these clothes. Where am I gonna wear them? I have nowhere to go. Anyway, so I washed every single one of them and let them dry, and I put them in my closet. Here we are. Sometimes I wish taking this whole thing out and using it as, you know, like clothing racks, but this looks nice, and it's a nice place to keep your purses and your shoes. But then again, on this side, it's all squished in, right? Because I don't have a lot of room. So what I did was I put all my pants on this side, all my dresses, and then, you know, because there's 2 racks here, the longer dresses take over and they go all the way down over my other clothes. That's why it's just too crowded in here. And then what happens is I can't see my tops because, I mean, I try to color code them by putting the light colors here, the whites, the taupes. Then I have some prints of leopard, and I have one color thing, gray, and then everything's black. And they're all cute little tops, but I can't see them. I need lighting because they all look similar, right? I forget I have half of them. I should just take them all out and hang them up in my room so I see them. And here's just pants, cotton linen pants, and then shorter dresses. I haven't worn these yet. These are new. This one's a cute one. It's got a ruffle at the bottom. This was pre-pandemic when I went to TJ Maxx. And here's my older stuff. Here's my usual black dresses. Got a pink jumpsuit that I haven't worn yet. Leopard. And then I've got more clothes behind the closet door I hang up. More fancy dresses. You can't even see them. Pre-pandemic. And this was, I think I got this at TJ Maxx. Yeah, it was like $30 and it's so cute. I don't even know if I showed it to you. But it's sort of like a little bit of a wide skirt and just sort of a boat neck. So that's a really cute dress. I was going to wear that to a wedding in the daytime, but the wedding's been canceled. It makes when it's sunny and warm out. It just makes your room feel so much fresher. I found a hat. I forgot I had it. I forgot the hat. I forgot I had it. I'm so funny. So I thought I'd do myself a pedicure. My feet are looking pretty crusty. I take pretty good care of my feet. Like you want to see that. But the toenails themselves are kind of ugly with the, you know, with the nail polish chipping and everything, being out in the garden. In the big garden, in my big English garden. It's called a dump. My weed-infested, grass-growing, squirrel-infested, chipmunk-infested dump. Anyway, so what's new with all of you since yesterday? I'm trying to think. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, a lot of fashion hauls. I just get excited watching them. Mind you, like I think why? I wear the same stuff at home. But you know what I've been doing, and I really like it? I've been going with a few friends on car coffee dates, I call them. And what I do is we meet at like a Tim Hortons parking lot where there's a drive-through. Sometimes I bring my own coffee. And we park in the parking lot, and we'll park, one parking spot apart, open the windows, and just blab for hours. And there's nothing wrong with that. The germs aren't going to get to each other in that far apart. And it's not like we have a cold or we're coughing or sick or anything. I think it's fine. My daughter was really skeptical of doing that. She's like, "Ooh, germs." Anyway, I call them the cooties. Does this ever happen to you when you keep nail polish on your toes for too long? Look, isn't that gross? Like, it's all goes white, and it's because I think that there's no like oxygen air getting to your nails because they're covered up. My mother had that happen to her, and she hadn't put nail polish on her toes for a long time since I went to Kelowna. So when she took her nail polish off, she saw the white. She thought she had cancer. She called me. I said, "No, that's normal," because she hasn't done the toenail thing for a long time. She's 93, and she's been going for pedicures regularly, so that's good. Not recently, but before the pandemic. How you like my mug? It says, "I don't sweat, I sparkle," because I don't exercise, so how can I ever sweat? I've told some of you out there that I don't know what to talk about, and you've written me back saying, "Just your everyday life is fine." I guess they're so bored they'll listen to me talking about anything. So I'm just happy. What is this? A bleach spot. Oh, God, I can't use that stuff anymore. I hardly use it. How did it get on my pants? Oh, whatever. These are gardening pants. So I'm thinking about what to do with the backyard. After we mow the lawn and pull the weeds, we're going to rip down our gazebo. It's an old gazebo that's been falling apart like for years. I had such great intentions with that thing like 15 years ago. I spent a lot of money on getting somebody to build it. He was a friend's husband who they cheated me, basically. We don't speak anymore. And he passed away since then. So he was a shyster, I tell you. We had it all figured out on plans, paperwork done, because they say, don't do business with friends, but wasn't really a really good friend, just somebody I knew. So you think they're not going to cheat you, right? So he wanted all the money up front, and I said, "No, you get a third of it at the beginning, a third in the middle, and a third at the end when the job's completed," which I know because my son's in construction, so I know how it happens. So anyway, he built it, and he didn't do a very good job. The deck was okay, but the gazebo around the other side was horrible. Then he couldn't figure out the roof, how to do it, because I wanted a hexagon roof. He couldn't figure it out, so he claimed that his knees were bad. He was going in for surgery, and he couldn't finish the job, but he wanted the money up front. I said, "Pardon?" I still remember the day. It's like 15 years ago. He stood on my stairs, and he started yelling at me. I said, "Well, when are you going to be able to finish the job?" He goes, "Well, I don't know. It could be 2 months, 3 months. My knees are bad." I said, "Okay, well, I'll have to wait." He goes, "No, I want the money, the end of the money." And I said, "Well, you haven't finished it, so you're not getting it." Anyway, he threw all the paperwork at me, screamed at me, told me he was going to see me in court. Never saw from him again. But anyway, that taught me a lesson to really be careful when you get, contractors in. So anyway, long story short, it's a mess. It's falling apart. The roof is there's not even a roof. It's all lattice. It's fallen in. So we're going to take it off. There's a hot tub that doesn't work anymore. We tried to get it fixed, and that's a long story too. It's a shame because it was a beautiful hot tub. We used it a lot. Pipes froze in the winter. A little bit of water was left in there. That did it. So we tried to get it fixed, but they said it would cost more money to get it fixed than if we bought a new one. So forget that. I'd rather have a pool in my next house, in my lottery dreams. But anyway, so we're going to rip it all down, get a dumpster, and get rid of the hot tub, and then just clean it up. And then one day soon, we're going to get a proper constructed gazebo. I've seen a beautiful one at Costco. It's like, I don't know, $1,200. And it's nice. It's big, heavy stainless steel metal, whatever. My girlfriends have it, and it's lasted a long time. It's really good. So yeah, that's kind of exciting that I can fix my yard up a bit, because every year I dread it, and I look at that dirty old hot tub, and I think I'm gonna go and buy a patio set. I need a new one. I threw the old one out. It was all molded. And that's another lesson I learned. Don't keep your garden stuff outside all winter. You know, you think it's okay, but it cracks. And then the cushions I always kept in the garage, but when I left them outside, it rained and it molded them up. Yuck. I didn't even want to sit on them anymore. I washed them a few times, but forget it. I'm going to try to really be good at keeping them in the house, like bringing them in, just throw them in the other room, you know, when it rains. Sometimes you're not home, though, when it rains. Anyway, I've seen a few sets, believe it or not, at Walmart, and they seem pretty good. The one I want's out of stock, of course. And I saw a pergola, but I'm not sure about that either. I get nervous making decisions. I'm not good anymore, especially now that I've been home for 2 months. Like, I just don't have that decision making. Like, I really have had a problem most of my life, you know, making decisions. But when I really want something, I grab it, and then I know I want it. But if I'm sort of in between and not sure, it plays on my mind. And sometimes you think it's great, and you bring it home, it doesn't match. So, I'm guilty. So, I can't decide if I should do a pink or a coral. Pink. And then when it gets warmer, I'll do brighter colors. What else? I'm at the mall. Can you believe it? I'm going to pick up something at the post office. I've never seen the mall so good. The Sephora order finally came. I got the D&G number 3, and I got the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc oil, and I got my little Charlotte Tilbury eye cream, and it's an eyeshadow cream, and it's in Marie Antoinette. I'm excited. I got something new to play with. I smell the perfume. I mean, remember I told you I didn't even know what it smelled like, and it's really nice. It's such a beautiful summer fragrance. I can, even though I have problems with my sinus and my nasal cavities, I can't smell things as good as I used to, but I can smell this, and it's such a nice, you know, lighter fragrance for the summertime, so it's not overwhelming, and I can smell the watermelon and the rhubarb for sure. And this one, I've always wanted the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, but the cologne itself, that's going to take me some time to get with the times and purchase it, because it's like $300. So I got this for now, and it still has that same beautiful scent, and it's really pretty for the summertime. It's like a gold shimmer, and it's an oil, when I have pretty dry skin, so that will be really good for me. Well, thanks for joining me again, and thanks for watching, and we'll hope you all have a nice weekend again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.